The role of intermittent fasting in weight loss. Intermittent fasting, IF, has gained popularity as an effective method for weight loss. In this video, we'll explore the science behind intermittent fasting, how it functions in practice, its potential benefits and drawbacks, as well as practical tips on what foods to include and which ones to limit. Before diving into the details, I want to emphasize that this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. If you have any underlying health conditions, such as diabetes, and are considering dietary changes, please consult a healthcare professional, particularly if you are on medication. What is intermittent fasting? Simply put, intermittent fasting involves alternating periods of eating and fasting. The two most common approaches are the 5.2 diet and the 16.8 method, which we will discuss in more detail later. At its core, intermittent fasting helps the body tap into stored energy by burning excess fat, ultimately leading to weight loss. But how exactly does this process work? Let's break down the science behind it. The science behind intermittent fasting. When we consume food, our body converts carbohydrates into glucose, which provides energy. This process is regulated by insulin, a hormone that helps cells absorb glucose. If the body doesn't immediately use all the glucose for energy, it gets stored in the liver and muscles as glycogen. However, there is a limit to how much glycogen can be stored. When the storage capacity is reached, excess glucose is converted into fat and stored in different areas of the body. During fasting, insulin levels drop, signaling the body to use stored energy. The first source of energy comes from glycogen in the liver, which is broken down into glucose. Once glycogen reserves are depleted, the body shifts to burning fat for energy. This transition is key to weight loss, as it enables the body to break down fat stores for fuel. Popular intermittent fasting methods. There are two widely practiced methods of intermittent fasting. 1. The 5.2 diet. You eat normally for 5 days a week, but on the other 2 days, you restrict calorie intake to approximately 500 to 600 calories. 2. Time-restricted eating, 16.88 method. This involves fasting for 16 hours and eating only within an 8-hour window each day. Many people follow this pattern daily or almost daily. By following intermittent fasting, individuals often create an overall calorie deficit of about 25% per week, which can contribute to fat loss. While IF can be a helpful strategy for weight management, it's essential to maintain a balanced diet and choose nutrient-dense foods for optimal health. Choosing the right foods during intermittent fasting. While intermittent fasting can be an effective strategy for weight loss, it's crucial to pay attention to what you eat during your eating windows. If you consume excessive calories or opt for unhealthy, high-calorie foods, you may not achieve the desired weight loss results. Now that we have explored the two main intermittent fasting methods, let's dive into 5 nutrient-rich foods to include in your diet and 5 foods to limit or avoid. When you're not fasting, it's best to follow general healthy eating principles. To help with this, I'll highlight 5 key food groups that can support overall health and sustainable weight loss. 5 foods to include in your diet. 1. Whole grains. These complex carbohydrates provide a steady release of glucose into the bloodstream, helping maintain stable energy levels. They are also rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Great options include oats, quinoa, whole wheat bread, brown rice, and whole grain pasta. 2. Lean proteins. Protein is essential for muscle repair and overall body function. Choose lean meats like skinless chicken and turkey, as well as plant-based options like tofu. Fish, especially white fish like cod and haddock, is an excellent lean protein source. Oily fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which benefit brain and heart health. 3. Dairy or dairy alternatives. Foods like low-fat Greek yogurt, skimmed milk, and fortified plant-based alternatives, e.g., almond or soy milk, provide calcium, which is crucial for strong bones. Opting for low-fat versions helps reduce unnecessary saturated fat intake. 4. Fruits and vegetables. These are rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. A variety of colorful fruits and vegetables ensures you get a broad range of nutrients while keeping calorie intake in check. 5. Legumes and pulses. Lentils, beans, chickpeas, and peas are excellent sources of plant-based protein and fiber. They help keep you full for longer, promote digestive health, and provide essential vitamins and minerals. 5 foods to limit or avoid. 1. Refined carbohydrates. Highly processed carbs cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to energy crashes and increased hunger. Foods to limit include white bread, white pasta, white rice, and most commercial breakfast cereals, which are often loaded with added sugars. 2. Sugary foods and beverages. High-sugar foods provide empty calories with little nutritional value. Try to reduce your intake of sugary sodas, fruit juices with added sugar, candy, chocolate, pastries, and ice cream. Opt for natural sweeteners or whole fruits instead. 3. Unhealthy fats. Saturated fats and trans fats can contribute to heart disease and weight gain. Avoid foods like margarine, processed snacks, and deep-fried items. Instead, choose healthy fats from sources like nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil. 4. Processed and red meats. Meats like bacon, sausages, and deli meats contain high amounts of saturated fat, sodium, and preservatives. If you consume red meat, opt for lean cuts and limit intake to a few times a week. 5. High-calorie, low-nutrient foods. Fast food, packaged snacks, and ultra-processed meals are often loaded with unhealthy fats, sugar, and artificial additives. These foods can hinder weight loss efforts and negatively impact overall health. By making mindful food choices, you can maximize the benefits of intermittent fasting and support long-term well-being. Processed foods and potential side effects of intermittent fasting. If your diet includes a lot of processed meats and heavily refined foods, it's important to be mindful of their impact on your health. These foods, such as cakes, pastries, biscuits, and ready-made meals, often undergo significant processing, leading to high levels of saturated fat, added sugars, and preservatives. Consuming them in excess can contribute to weight gain and other health concerns. Potential side effects of intermittent fasting. Like any dietary change, intermittent fasting may come with certain side effects. Some individuals might experience headaches, dizziness, or digestive issues such as constipation. These risks can often be minimized by staying well hydrated and ensuring that your diet includes sufficient fiber-rich foods like vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Before adopting intermittent fasting, it's essential to consider your personal health status. If you have any pre-existing medical conditions or concerns about whether this diet is suitable for you, it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional, such as a registered dietitian or doctor. They can provide personalized guidance on whether intermittent fasting aligns with your health needs and long-term goals. Final thoughts. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found it informative and learned something new. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment to share your experiences, whether positive or negative, with intermittent fasting. Your insights could help others on their journey. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly videos on health and nutrition. You can find additional resources and references in the description box below, which provide further insights into intermittent fasting. Finally, please note that this video is for educational purposes only and should not be taken as professional medical advice. Be sure to read the full disclaimer in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.